Hey there, this is Mr. Herman. We're going to do two problems today for practice. They're both subtraction problems with mixed numbers. Both of them are situations where you have to borrow also. So we can remember solve these by either using improper fractions, which takes a lot more work and a lot more steps for error. We got to use it out of calculator to be able to do these. So let's start with this one. Talking about this one here, we could take, again, the 9 times the 10 plus 1 and get the over 9, and the 3 times the 6 plus 5 over 6, but then the numbers get a lot bigger. We want to keep them smaller. So instead, we're going to take and get a common denominator first. So put 9 and 6 in the slide to do that, and then divide them both by 3, because you can get 3 goes into 9 3 times and 6 twice. These are relatively prime, so you can multiply 3 times 2 to give you 18. So my common denominator is 18. Let's put a line between these two problems so you get confused. So now I got 10 and so many 18ths minus 3 and so many 18ths. Common denominator is 18. Here I got to multiply by 2 to get 18ths, so that gives me 2. Here I got to multiply by 3 to get 18, which gives me 15. Then from here, I see I can take 10 minus 3 to get 7, but I can't take 2 minus 15. It's a negative number. So instead I'm going to borrow from the 10, one whole, and make it 9. Then take that one whole and add it to this. It's 18 18ths, which gives us 20 18ths. The shortcut is adding 18 plus 2 to get 20. Then leaves them the same as 15 18ths. Now I can do 9 minus 3 is 6, 20 minus 15 is 5, and 18 stays the same. And there's my final answer for that one. Let's try this one over here. This one will be a little harder because 18 and 12 don't readily go into the same number again, so we're going to put 12 and 18 in the slide and figure out what number goes into these. 3 does. So 3 goes into here 4 times and 6. Notice that I still can divide by something. These aren't relatively prime, which is 2. So 2 goes into 4 2 times and 6 3 times. 2 and 3 are relatively prime, so I can stop and multiply all these numbers together coming down here. 3 times 2 is 6, times 2 is 12, times 3 is 36. So the least common denominator is 36. I got a little moved out of the way, sorry. Now, once we get 36, that's our new denominator. We write 7 and so many 36 minus 5 and so many 36. So 12 times 3 is 36. So we multiply 1 times 3 to get 3. 18 times 2 is 36. 7 times 2 is 14. So now that I've got equivalent fractions, I can go from here now and subtract. 7 minus 5 is 2. Oops, but wait, look at 7 minus 5 is 2, but 3 minus 14 is negative. So I have to borrow a whole from the 7 to make it 6. Add that whole to the 336 in the form of 36 to give me 39 then subtract. 6 minus 5 is 1. 39 minus 14 is 25 36. And that cannot be reduced. So it's all done.